What's up, guys? Here with another video on Space Marine 2, talking about the Prestige level system specifically for the Bulwark. So this is going to be, in my opinion, the optimal build for running Bulwark at max Prestige with the in Absolute. So you might have seen my previous video on the Bulwark for running Absolute. All of those things are still true. I did make one change to that build, so I'll just quickly cover the build again. Most of it is exactly the same, but the big change here that I switched from Defensive Advantage and Shock and Awe, these two shock perks that were synergizing. I switched over to Armor Reinforcement and Scrambled Targeting. Both of these provide a bunch of extra durability. You can run these. It just makes it a little bit more difficult, in my opinion, for not as much benefit as you get out of these two perks. This really makes you super tanky, very hard to kill, especially against Chaos. It's very, very helpful against them. So that's the main change there. Still running Intimidating Aura. It's still ridiculous. I'm still running the triple banner perks because I believe using these to be much more aggressive with your banner, running into a mob of guys, planting your banner, and going to town is significantly better than saving it for a heal, right? So we're here to talk about Prestige, so let's get into it. Let's take a look at these Prestige perks. So first, I'll cover all of the perks, and then I'll tell you in what order I think that is the best way to take them as you are prestiging. So first up is Auxiliary Reload, melee kills of extremis level or higher enemies. Restore your secondary weapons ammo by 1 magazine. This to me is really kind of, it's okay. I guess if you're running solo a lot with no actual humans, just the bots, it's okay, but to be perfectly honest, I almost never run out of ammo as a Bulwark. When I'm on a team, I am not running out of ammo, basically ever. So this is pretty useless to me. Like I said, if you're running solo, it can be useful, but I don't think it's as good as some of the other options. Next up, Medicae Stims restore 40% more health. This is really helpful. 40% more health on stims means that stims now restore almost exactly 50% of your health bar. So if you are 50% or higher and you have that mortal wound, you can use the stims to clear that mortal wound. So this is one of the first options that you get. Obviously, these first three right here are you have to pick one of them in your first prestige slot. So this is a good option, especially if you're trying to run absolute at lower level with no perks. This can help a lot. Next up is Overcharge. Charge attack damage increases by 20%. Obviously, if you're running the Power Fist, this is a no-brainer. It's incredibly good. I want to make note that for some reason, I don't know if it's intended or not, the devs have not spoken on it, but this does, we have confirmed this does increase the damage on Power Rake. Not Power Whirl for the Power Sword, but Power Rake, which is its one of its lone heavy attacks. So still worth taking even if you run Power Sword, which is what I do. The big thing with Power Sword, Power Rake, and Power Whirl just got huge buffs in 7.2, so this definitely is worth taking. Next up is Powerful Shot. Range damage increases by 20%. You only have your sidearm, but you have some pretty good sidearms. Heavy bolt pistol you have access to now, and plasma pistol has always been good, and the Volkite pistol. The regular bolt pistol, unfortunately, has now taken a back seat. It is sort of the forgotten child of sidearms because the heavy bolt pistol is just that much better. But this is great. Extra 20% damage means you'll use less of that ammo to kill enemies as well. So Masterful Defense. This one is huge. Ability charge is restored by 1% for every blocked ranged attack. You can literally stand there with Devour enemies, Gaunts, and the Warriors, and just stand there while they shoot you and watch your recharge bar just tick up super fast. So really, really good ability here. There was a bug with it where your teammates shooting your shield was triggering it. They have since fixed that. Anyone who thinks that that was, I heard some complaining about it. Anyone who thinks that that was intended is just crazy. So still really, really amazing perk. Really helps because the Bulwark has no way to innately himself cool down his own banner. So then there's Standard Bearer. When the chapter banner activates, you become invulnerable to damage for 2 seconds. This is okay. Planting your banner. Sometimes there are those times when you plant your banner and you get hit right away and maybe it kills you or takes a massive chunk out of your health or something. So having that invulnerability can be nice. If they ever take this away from Power Rake, I'll probably go to this. But yeah, it's not one of the best perks to take in my opinion. And then last, we have Rally Point. Chapter Banner additionally removes negative status effects while active. There's only 2 status effects in the game. One of them is the Barbed Strangler effect, where you see green, basically. And the other one is when the Chaos guy is like, you're hallucinating, all those things. Literally, those are the only 2 status effects in the game. And they're, for the most part, pretty easy to avoid, so this is pretty weak, right? So those are the perks. Let's take a look at the ones that I took and talk about why I took those. So first up is Overcharge. Like I said, I like the Power Sword personally. If you're a Power Fist person, you know, either way, both of those benefit greatly from this. Depending on what your player skill level is, you can either take this one first or you can take the stims first. But if you can survive without needing the stims and you're pretty good player, go with this one first. The extra charge attack damage is really nice, especially on Power Rake. Really helps out a lot. So that will help you kill faster while you don't have any of the bonus damage perks. Next up, obviously, is going to be Masterful Defense. The ability restored by 1% for every blocked ranged attack. This is super good. It's probably the best prestige perk he has access to, simply because you're going to want to block those range shots anyway. Now you just get rewarded for it. So aside from not taking damage, obviously. So really, really good perk. Absolutely take this in your number 2 slot without question. Next up, took Powerful Shot. Range damage increases by 20%. This just helps you with your pistol. Getting your range damaged up. It does make a noticeable difference, especially on Plasma and Volkite, in my opinion. Plasma, I think it reduces the number of charge shots to kill a warrior by 1, which is pretty significant. So I think you go from 4 to 3. And then Volkite, it definitely makes a noticeable impact on how much ammo you expend to put a ranged Majoris into execute. So really good. Extra damage is always good, right? And then lastly, I took the stims. Like I said, I don't think that the ammo one is really all that worthwhile. I don't have ammo issues as Bulwark. I guess if you have ammo issues as Bulwark, maybe take that perk. But to be honest, I think this is better. It means you need less stims if you do happen to get a mortal wound. It's going to be easier for you to clear it. So you won't need to have as many stims as you might otherwise, especially since you're not using the heal banner here. So those are the 4 that I took, and the reason why. So I think these 4 perks really good for the Bulwark, and I've had a lot of success running this on Absolute. It really, they're all very noticeable in their in what they do, which is what you want from a perk, right? Something that changes your gameplay enough that you can notice it. So that is the video, guys. Max Prestige Bulwark, what perks to run. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you agree with my perk choices? Do you have any other options that you're running that you like. Let me know down what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, smash all the YouTube algorithm buttons, comment, all that sort of things. We want to hear from you. Don't forget to check out our Discord. We've got a really great Discord with lots of active folks talking about not just Space Marine, but also 40K in general, especially Black Templars. So come check us out on there. If you want to support the channel, we have a Patreon as well. We really appreciate all of our patrons. So check us out there at patreon.com/implausiblenature. And until next time, keep on crusading.